Hi Kyle, thanks so much for having a look at this for us. This is essentially how we take the sprag bearing out of the back of the little XT100 engine. You don't need many tools. Having got the engine out of the board, that is, you don't have to take the engine out of the board, but for the purpose of this video, it's sort of easier for you to see how this thing comes apart. We've got a 22mm socket, 4mm Allen key, 17mm spanner, a pair of pliers which are actually used for a different purpose to lock off the back of the main drive output here, and a screwdriver. So the first thing to do is lock off the gear against the spindle gear against the main crown gear. That allows you to undo that, so that's hand tight. The main cup on the back there. And you can tip the engine up, and that could be the whole board being tipped up in that orientation if the engine's still in the board, and then just undo that by hand. It's half full of oil, this. So careful when it comes off, you take the oil off, that is now half full of oil. So let's put that down carefully. And that exposes the sprag bearing, the main bearing inside, behind the main ring gear here. And then by locking off the other side, so this can be done using a clamp on the other side, simply take the 17mm spanner, locking off that will undo all of that. So then can we come up taking our finger tight. Washer comes off, nut comes off, engine is in. Now this can come off either with a screwdriver or by hand, depending on how tightly it's fitted. In that case, it comes off literally finger tight. You want to take this whole system off. There you go, it comes off with all its bearing intact, seal and everything. Check the quality of the seal behind, make sure that's all in good condition. And take the brand new one that I sent to you guys and literally direct replacement. Again, making sure that there's no rubbing on the seal, everything looks intact, dropping it on. Should be a nice transition fit onto the main ground surface of the shaft. There we go. And that one slides on all the way back down, in line with that gear there. Washer goes on, nut goes on the top there. And to simply tighten this back up again, get as tight as you can by hand first, the engine over, and then locking off the gears against one another. You can put the end of the screwdriver in there and then lock that off. It doesn't need to be insanely tight. And then again, taking the engine so that the sprag bearing is pointing down, take the cup. If you've lost the oil for any reason, by the way, that reminds me, you can fill it with oil from the syringe we sent you. So half fill that from the inside up to halfway up with oil. It's a special sprag clutch oil that's been developed by the company who develops the sprag clutches, so it's important to use the right stuff. It's very thin oil. That then goes up like that, in that orientation. And once the seal is engaged, there's a black seal in there, you can then put the engine back over again. So you can put the whole board back over. Continue tightening it up by hand. And then again, using the screwdriver and the 22mm socket, just give it a nip up. And then of course, replace the plastic covering, engine back in the board, everything re-engaged, and you're back in business. The main changes we made, just so you're aware, is that there was an interference fit between the outermost bearing cover on that sprag bearing, and we've now wire-roded dowels on either side of that to prevent that sprag bearing slipping in the aluminium housing as it warms up. And so that was a technical problem that on some sprag clutches allowed it to slip. And that now is a fully mechanically locked system sprag bearing, so that cannot happen again. Okay, thanks so much guys, and good luck with it. Okay, bye.